Start stream. Okay, I'm live. All right, so I haven't streamed in a while, and I've been kind of busy doing other things, but I have been running a lot of play tests for this game, and I have been entrusted to test the hotfix before it goes live on Steam. So what you're seeing right now is me live play testing. Uh, There are many bugs, so this is not the full game. This is not a demo. Basically, what I'm doing right now is testing the game with the hotfix applied. So that's what's going on here. So I'm just going to be playing this game kind of like normal right now, but there's some things that I'm going to do that you wouldn't see other players doing because I'm actually playtesting. I'm not playing the game, so in some aspects I'm playing to survive, but I'm also playing to check bugs. In this live stream, you're going to see me do things, like I said, that other players are not going to be doing, they shouldn't be doing, if you're wanting to just play to play. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm not presenting this as entertainment. It's more just kind of, this is what I'm doing. You guys want to watch, you can. It's fine by me. But there's going to be some things that I probably won't do, and I want to stress this. This is not the whole game. This is not the demo. And everything that you're seeing me doing is literally testing the game. I've been testing this game now for a couple of days, and whereas some people are just playing it as a free game, I wanted to actually be involved in helping the developer get this game to where it needs to be so that it can be released and people can play it. So I've been playing this game to intentionally see what it takes to survive and seeing what issues exist currently. This is just in a small map area of the game called Nisoi Island. And another reason why I'm streaming this is because it turns this into a video. So anything that I run into while I'm playing live, I can simply timestamp, and you're going to see me stop at multiple instances, and I won't be moving or anything like that. At the point at which I've paused the game, I'm taking notes. These notes are for the developers. So, having said all that, hope you guys enjoy the stream, and I'll probably play for an hour or two, maybe a little longer, it just depends. If the game crashes, I'll probably just restart the game. That's okay. Like I said, this is a playtest. Everything you see is nothing that you want to take any kind of note of. It's more just watching to watch me playtest, pretty much. So I just thought I'd stream this because then if I run into anything, I can just turn around and say, well, I ran into this on the stream. Here's the timestamp. This is what's going on. There's some things that I've ran into that I chose not to do any kind of live stream playing. But I think I'm at the point now where most of the stuff that I was running into is probably fixed. So I'm not going to really worry too much about that. So I'm going to start a new game. I've already deleted like multiple games, but this is going to be a new game on the hotfix patch, the Drifter. We'll just call it Starman, right? Just something random that I can look back on and say, okay, so Starman, and the save we'll save here in a second. Let's hit start. We're in the ship. I have our backpack. So here's something new that was added. Like I said, you guys just take this all with a grain of salt. It may or may not be in the version you're going to be playing, but I'm going to test it. So you can now take multiple items at once, drag and drop them to you. It doesn't work completely. You guys do ask any questions or whatever, I may try to answer them and I may not because I may be busy trying to playtest. So um, right now, like I said, this isn't really for my entertainment or anybody else's entertainment. This is just to kind of, hey, if you want to watch, you can. If you don't. I'm just playing this live, so if you want to watch and see what I've been up to, that's fine. If you don't want to watch, that's fine too, because I'm play testing the game regardless of if anybody's watching. So here's one of the things that I ran into yesterday after not playing for about a day, when the hotfix dropped, because I haven't been in the ship in a while. I forgot to how to lower the ramp, and I kept hitting E, because if you hit H and you pull up all the different keys, it actually tells you the interaction key is E. But here, E will not work. You actually have to click it. Now, before I click this, we have to hook up our air, which is here, and we have to hook up our battery. We'll do the battery 8 hour, and then we're going to close our visor. Your helmet first. Visor's closed. We're currently, I have found oxygen is a very short supply commodity, and it's been difficult to get to areas that I wanted to get to. This is an old recycler. You're gonna see me grab a bunch of stuff right now. Just ignore the stuff that I grab. Don't even wonder why I'm grabbing it. It's part of what I'm doing. So what I'm doing here, I've probably done 20 times already. Just like I said, I'm testing. I didn't find this before. Dude, what happened? How did that happen? Okay, that's new. Alright, I gotta check this. So I have a list of bugs in his PDF that he's wanting us to look at. Because that happened, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back. Interesting. The visor's still open. So did it take the helmet that I had on? It did not. Okay, I need to make note of this. Okay, so that one's interesting. I'm gonna go indoors in just a second and check that. I also need to check out a bandage issue that we have. I didn't see this place before. I don't know if this is a container he recently added, or that maybe I've just missed it. We do have lung damage, and I wonder if that affects. So our air usage is 156. Anytime you get a rip or a tear, you get EVA suit tightness drops below 100%. You'll use more oxygen than 156. And that can totally destroy you going anywhere else in the game. I haven't really messed too much with this cooker. I'll probably mess with that this time. I don't know. Let's hope there's an air tank in this airlock. There is this time. So I got really lucky on this. Yeah. Okay. Close visor. Oh, visor closed already. Visor's open. That's a cool find. I'm glad these are here. So I'm gonna test them. trying to trigger the menu bug and see if it works. I think he's got that menu down pat. I don't think we have to worry too much about the menu bug. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around and grab a bunch of stuff. I'm going to check the stream. Just a second. Seconds. Do I have audio? I do. Still trigger, but not too bad. Now, we're going to test the blueprints downloading. So when I pick this up, it should blueprint download. Okay, that worked. What I'm trying to do is max out my inventory weight here. Oh, look at that. Algae Delight. It reminds me of that Star Trekker mission principle. What's his name's Billboard. I got the cow, the little cow. 0.8 for his weight. There. We got it. $28.3. Here goes ferret. Successful. For 30.8. Another ferret. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that was not supposed to happen. So when you pick up a ferret, if you've already picked it up and the blueprint downloaded, it should not actually add this to your inventory. It should delete it. Let's leave that here for the time being. Another little cow. Air tank, that's a score. Alright, so I'm almost max weight. I have to leave that here for a second. 34.7. So I got 0.3. Should be able to beat it. See this? We're at 35 even. Okay, we're at 35 even. That's exactly what I want. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll go to this small container. It's now empty, which is perfect. And we're going to test the drag and drop. We got 9.8. That's not right. Again. 7 of 10. Actually, 9.8 would have been good because this container is max 10. So that's good. That'll work. Let's check a larger container now. We'll try the workshop crate, 100 kg. So this should 18.8. That's a pretty good transfer. Biggest one I've seen so far is like 19 something. This time 60. Try again. Look at that, 20. That was a good transfer. 20.4. doing that while that light was on. What's that? So this is a workshop crate. Let's try the security crate. Of 10. Somehow I did something a little different that time. I think it was that I didn't use my tactical front bag, which is an additional 10k too. Let's use that tactical front bag. Here, put the gift, our body stabilizer. Pockets. One MRE. One water. And I'll just say like a... Actually... $300. 17. But it doesn't really seem like it matters what the container is that you're moving stuff into. Just kind of random. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is check, drop them in here, check item drop, drop money. Amazing. Through. Down. Through. Put it on the candy bar. There we go. Matches. Through. I'm gonna medpack. Crowbar. Laser pistol. Take these items back. Alright, I'm going to retest the same items. That didn't go through. That did that time. Okay. So what he was telling me was that some items, sometimes, no matter what he does, it seems like they just still want to fall through. Has something to do with the physics. The good news is they didn't go through the ground. I can still do them outside. Let's try some. want to see how reliable the crowbar is about not going to the floor. Okay, that definitely went through. Just kind of hung it up right there. Pick it up and try to take it again. I'm gonna drop 3 of them. This one. You got about a 50-50 chance of the crowbar. The good news is the crowbar grips right as it's leaving. Let's try the disinfectant. Try and nail it. How about the knife? She gone. Air tank. Okay, so before I go outside and pick those items up, what I'm gonna do now is take some of these items off of me. We'll just take this many, and what I'm gonna do now is swap air tanks. Let's see what happens. Fill up our tactical front bag again. Wait. Interesting. It's showing that the tactical front bag isn't. I guess she's just showing as a pocket, so it doesn't really show what's actually in it. What is this? Repair. That is working as it should be. Oh. Oh, we finally got a lock. Let's see. That seems to be working as it should be. Let me go pick up those items outside the buildings. Oh, damn. Yeah, those went clean on through the map. Kinda needed those too. It's alright, it won't be my my only new game. I got lucky. Sometimes these aren't here. But here's the island in Nessoy. And basically, this is our crash ship, and we're here right now. So loyalty smart recycler. So far this has worked pretty good. I kind of had one instance in which it let me deposit something that it was telling me all the rest of the time. I don't know if that was just a fluke on my part. Now what I'm going to do, don't really need to do this, because I'm not hurt, but I want to check the bandage bug that we were having. So after using a bandage, oops, got to open my visor when I came in. I lost a little bit of oxygen there. Okay, so unplug this, because we don't need that right now. What I want to do is check and see if after we use a bandage, we can interact with the menu. There should be no issue there. Water. Okay. Yeah, what the hell, let's try this. Okay, now let's see if we can flip through tabs. That appears to be fixed. No issue there. That's empty. Let's grab our items back. Yeah, we kind of needed those items for the loyalty organizer, or loyalty smart recycler, I should say. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and deposit a bunch of stuff that I really don't need. You can't deposit rifle mags, you can't deposit tools. I don't think you can deposit tools. You can only deposit mainly medical things. one time I was able to put a cooling inset in. I don't know if that was just... Aha, see? You're not supposed to be able to put these actually in there. I don't know why it's allowing me. Body warmer. I don't think that's supposed to be able to go in there. Inset. Let's try again. Maybe the body warmer does go in. Here are these juicy candy bars. Powdered paste. Algae Delight. Get rid of this coffee cup. See if we can pause our crowbar. That's the most crowbars I've had in all my playtests. That's interesting. A lot of crowbars there. 5 of them. 6 of them. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think we may have an item duplication glitch. I'm gonna have to review the footage now. I think we may have a bug with crowbars. I'm gonna check that. Just 1 second, let me note this down. Now I wonder if throwing them down caused them to duplicate. I'm going to test that now, because that is an interesting thing. And they kind of just duplicated, if they did, they duplicated inside my suit, because I didn't pick up 6 crowbars, I picked up 3, I dropped them. Let's drop them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 crowbars have been dropped. Okay, let's see. Take. Ah! How interesting. I dropped 6 crowbars. And now I only have my original 3. Let's go look outside. Before I do that, let me save this game. And save this as crowbar Z. Crowbar. In the visor. Got gonna run outside real fast because usually the items, what may have happened last time, they may have not actually fell through the world. They may have just despawned because I took too long. I'm gonna run out here and see if there's something up there. They are. Okay. There they go. One, two, and we're missing our 6th crowbar. Trying to see if maybe I can just kind of grab it. Let's go back inside now. I don't want to be using oxygen unnecessarily. Like I said, you're not going to see other players that are playing the game do this. I'm doing things that checking to see if I can break the game accidentally, basically. Is what accidentally on purpose, I guess you could say. Check that one more time. Okay. So, go back over here and look inside our bags organizer. We got 5 crowbar. Is it possible that we had 6 crowbars to start? I don't think so. And why does it say new? Okay, maybe they just must be new items. And I just didn't realize that they said new. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna repeat it. I'm gonna see if I can. I'd hate to report a crowbar duplication glitch if there isn't actually a crowbar duplication. It may just be a bug. Not a bug, but it may just be a fluke that I thought. If there is an issue with items duplicating, I have 5 crowbars. So if later, after I transfer stuff, I end up with 6 crowbars, we'll know there's definitely a duplication bug. I'm gonna have to rewatch this and figure out what the hell it was that I did that all of a sudden ended me up with that crowbars. Like I still have 5 crowbars. I may have just literally picked up 6 crowbars. I don't know. Okay, so like I said, there's things in here that I don't need. I need to deposit. Candy bar. Deposit rifle mags. Deposit matches. To watch. No disinfectant. Yeah. Captain Tom, I know. We don't need all these medic packs. What else? Cool. Cow. Stardust. Base cola. Oh, what the hell, we'll throw in that other Mari, I'm sure we'll find it. Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go deposit items that I can't use, don't need right now, into I don't remember if I had one of those or not. I didn't pick up all this stuff, that's right, I forgot. I need to pick all this up real quick. I picked all those items up to max out my inventory and stop picking stuff up, so let me I should be able to get some more loyalty points. Or if it uses more battery when you have modules installed. Should be all of that. See something that said outfit? Interesting. There's a golden drops blueprint here yet. I don't see it. Is it in here?
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one.
What happened? Wait, I know what's going on.
Check the cylinder connection or
I never opened my visor. I just wasted all that oxygen. Oh my god.
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one. Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one.
Wait, maybe not.
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one. Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one.
See if we close the visor.
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one.
Okay, killed the bug. We can open the visor. remember if it should have done that. Alright, let's see what's going on. Long damage and pain. Let's rest. Fatigue's down quite a lot. Fully rested. Okay. Now, just checking to make sure I didn't accidentally use the battery while I was sleeping. Let's put these leg guards on. Let's go ahead and start depositing a bunch of crap they don't need. Can't deposit here to deposit. These cool, much as that. I think that these are cool. Deposit these. Anything that I don't need deposit if I can. Can you deposit that? I think you can, I just don't know if I want to. Toolbox, no. I need these, otherwise I'll never shut up. I think we had 330 for the first one. Actually, I had a little bit more than 330. I think we had like 330 on the second one. 243. So like, we got around 600 loyalty points. I wish that was displayed. Interesting. I wonder if that will go in the loyalty for the junk and scrap. Yeah, it doesn't say your loyalty points aren't displayed in. I can't believe I used all that oxygen though accidentally. Sucks. We'll make up for it. Okay, so now, like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here. Grab this. Here we've got a spare air tank. That'll take care of what we missed out on there. So that'll help me a lot with testing. Finding air is a good thing. So what I like to do usually is all the stuff that I find to build a laser gun I put in here, but for now I'm just gonna stuff things I don't really know what these are for yet. So I haven't really been in a situation where I've overheated. Some of these things you'll see in this game are not actually active. The small container, at some point, I'll make some golden drops of it. I find it difficult to be outside at the workbench because the amount of oxygen you have to use to make anything. Two of those. I really don't need all this stuff on me right now. I'm just trying to travel here, so there. Put up all 5 crowbars. If we have more than 5 crowbars, we'll know that we have a bug. 3, 4, and 5. Still got 5 crowbars. Need that SMG mag. I don't think I'm going to carry around this canteen. I'll leave it here just in case I do come back. I do need to check that burner, but I'll save that for later right now. Pistol mag I want to keep on me. Back of LEDs for the lasers. Get rid of these little cows. Okay, they won't fit. These little cows. You know what? I'll save these cows because they were in the junk. I'll keep these cows on me. Barrel bandage. Really don't need to carry the disinfectant on me, but I will because I can use that to make a bandage. Laser pistol battery. Machine gun. Okay. We've got medical trauma hazmat. Got 2 hazmats and like 3 of these med packs. Get some more loyalty points. You guys are about to see what it looks like at night in this game. It's wild. It's extremely dark. Armor, hazmat, and health. We need 1 of each. How about this cooling insect? I will. Really need those matches. I might hold on to the matches, but I may use them. Let me check that message. Hang on a second. Hey, Story. I see your message. How are you? $200. So that's 200, 300, and 6. So we're like at 900-ish. I need another. I knew that was 15. This one I think is big. Hang on a second. Whoopsie. I'm good. Just playtesting Hiraeth. Been playtesting this game for a couple days now. Usually not this long. Usually just about maybe an hour. Got a lot going on, so I really haven't been. Hey, why do you know? I think we had these items just spawn. They weren't there before. That seems to be something that I've noticed. use some of these spawn timers. This thing's full. I don't know if I can use the prime agent. No, that won't go in there, but I'll get rid of this. I'll leave this cooling blanket. I don't really know how to use those yet. I don't think they're implemented yet. Could be wrong. Now we're going to check our fatigue. And I'm going to show you what it looks like outside. It is pitch black in this game. When it is dark, it is black as night. Because it is. I don't like closing visor too soon because it uses oxygen. That couple of extra 3 little seconds of oxygen, that'll add up over time to a whole can pretty much. Oh, come on. So let's see. These puppies are coming with us. Locks open. Is just after 1600, so earlier it would have been a lot darker. Sometimes that moon comes out. If the moon's out, you can kind of see, but most of the time you cannot. So I'm not gonna go up that way. We're gonna go this way. And the battery displays my heads-up display, so my stamina, my health, and the air tank here, they all are shown because I have the battery hooked up. If I disconnect the battery, nothing is shown, which is great for taking screenshots, but you need to kind of be able to know how much oxygen you have remaining. One of the things I should have done, it's not wise to leave at night. I don't advise you guys to do that right now. So the thing with this game is that it does take a good little bit to get from point A to point B. So several point B's, but thunderstorms in the game are amazing. They really are. It's coastal road. One of the first roads you'll encounter. So if you get a fracture, your stamina basically is foot is gone. Traveling with no stuff. More crowbars. Yeah, don't need any of this stuff. I might use this. Probably deposit that in the world. That's awful. I'll leave that. Take that. Crowbars. Absolute crowbar palooza. Let's see. No story. I actually volunteered to play test this. I watched one of the other guys that I watch on YouTube. He was playing it, and I decided I want to take part in it. I want to help him bring this to life because it was a space survival game. I like survival games, so I decided to take it upon myself to install it and see what it was about. I liked it, so I started offering my information on what bugs I was finding, reporting them in the bug reporter on Discord, and just kind of ended up doing it enough where he said, okay, I'll give you the tester title, and I've just been, with my spare time, been finding bugs for him, and he's really appreciating it, because apparently there's about 2,000 people that have gotten the Steam access, and he's got around 900 playtesters, and apparently in about 2 years' time, the bugs that I've been finding, nobody's found. So that's kind of why I'm taking it upon myself to playtest more, because I'm taking more stuff that I probably can find. So, he's got other people that are reporting bugs and stuff on it. Just kind of been doing this on my own, leaving them little things, messages, they're broken. Got stuff here. There were some big issues, though. By the way, Psycho, I saw your message. How you doing, man? I was trying to reply to Story. Sorry. This will come in handy. I don't have to use my battery. Will you take this out? Battery. So the reason why I'm streaming this, guys, is because I figured y'all might want to just see what I've been up to, and just kind of watch the nice game, and maybe other people will see it and take interest in it. The only other thing that I'm doing this for is because now that I'm doing it live, it's just a video. So I can easily go back into the video and say, here's where I've done this bug. Right now what I'm doing is looking for the outlet doors. Looking enough to deposit to the I think we have things to look it's open to find her there. I was going to show you guys Liz, but I think that was the name, Liz, who got stuck on the ramp. But I don't really have oxygen to spare for that. I need could take the battery out, but if I do that, the suit's light, and I can use the chem line. It's the only alternative use it. I don't recommend travel looking at night if you miss. I went the right way, you should be on the farm. No, there's a level 2 access facility that's coming up. I was trying to get the loyalty points high enough where I can at least access one of these facilities, but I don't think I got the level high enough to access this facility. This is next week, no, that one's you need a level 2 in order to get into it. I think it's like 1,000 loyalty points to get. I hope I'm not going back to the road. I guess I was going there. Glad I got some extra suit batteries. What that is. See how pitch black it gets? There's a moon up in the clouds. It's just kind of. Get turned around. Yeah, I did get turned around. Look at that. All that oxygen just wasted. So I can turn that light off now. There's the moon that I was talking about. It's awesome. Awesome looking. I don't know if I'll get the low oxygen indicator without that battery. Even if I don't, he'll start dying pretty soon without oxygen. I'll know to swap my tank. Yeah, you got like the Aurora Borealis kind of northern lights going on there in the sky. Game's pretty cool so far. Like I said, you guys can get the playtest version on Steam. You opt into the playtest, but the version that I'm playing right now is not the one that's on Steam. It's going to be coming to Steam in just a matter of days. This is a version that I downloaded separately that he gave me the opportunity to play on to test it before it goes to Steam. Psycho, I just saw your message. You got your wheels and pedal. That's awesome, man. How you liking that so far? Are you driving with it? You done any good hauls with that? There she is. That moon is a big help. Moon or Saturn or whatever the hell it is. That's a big help. Let me go over here where I can see. It's an extra battery. Oh, come on, I really needed that. Do I have an empty battery that I can throw? Swap out? Where is my... Yeah. Swap it with the 12-hour battery. This, and then swap it with that. Okay. Now, I'm gonna check out this new junk recycler that he added and see if I can drop these cows in it, because that's the only reason why I carried them up here. You walk really slow in this game if you don't have stamina. Usually, stamina just kind of all of a sudden goes out. I don't know if that's because of a fracture that I didn't pay attention to last time. Now our air's out. Swap in the tank. Hopefully I didn't get lung damage from that. So one of the things that I had found here was that you could actually access the facility without actually having the loyalty. Figured out how to do it, and so you had to patch that over. I'm not gonna tell you guys how to do it because it's patched over, so that I don't want people trying to do things saying, "Oh yeah, I saw it on this stream." So I don't have too further to go, and then I'm going to be in an area that I'm not familiar with at all. I've only been in a couple different places in the game, and just have every time that I've been in those little small places, I've found a ton of issues that I've had to report. So. So these right here I could pick up. These are golden yellows. Oh, what did I just do? I gotta go back. I made a mistake. I was gonna check the junk recycler past it. Facility. I think I got enough air. You got to be really careful with your oxygen. Every step you take really matters, basically. It could be the 1 second that you need it that you don't have it. Let's see if we can deposit this. Okay, we can deposit junk now. So, where's the other files? Yeah, there's definitely something going on with this. Okay, now I gotta note this. We've got 3 cows. We originally had 2, so. Something is up with that. Is that... Aha. Okay. Yeah, something's up with that. I don't know. Look at that. Okay, so I gotta take note of this. Pause in game. 127.07. Okay. Okay. A haul to Brownsville and then to Kamloops, Canada. Oh, that's right. You're running mods. Okay. You know, I actually know somebody lives in Kamloops. Okay, so let's put these in the loyalty recycler. I know we only have 2. Yeah, okay, that's definitely confirmed. That is definitely 3 cows. So what I'm gonna do is take that back, and I'm gonna check and see what the loyalty recycler gives me. This could potentially be a serious glitch. It could be a way to basically duplicate multiple cows and get, I don't know what caused them to duplicate like that, but weird. I got 80 points. This should give me another 80. And then if that other third cow is real, which it shouldn't be, but if it is real, it'll give me another 80, which I shouldn't have actually had because I only had 2 cows. Yeah, okay, so that is definitely a bug, and I've got to make note of that. So that was at 130. Okay, so found a good one. Let's see what else this loyalty recycler will take. As it says junk, let's see if it takes mags. It looked like just the cows, because the cows were the only item that were in junk inventory. And yeah, it definitely duplicated those cows, because I know for a fact I only had 2 cows to start with. So that is going to be a possible exploit that could be used. Something's going on that's causing items to duplicate. He's going to have to look at it. Get out of here. Run out of boxes. Man, you guys are getting to see the weather in this game. Like, basically, when I am. I haven't really experienced these kind of snowstorms and stuff. It snowed a little bit, and I've gone inside shelters, but I haven't been stuck out in them where I've had, like, complete whiteout conditions in the middle of the night. So I would have gone up there to that tower just to check things, but I don't really have the oxygen to be trying to do all that, so trying to get places with the oxygen that I have so that I can test those places to save the game. Thoroughly test those places. Game is really beautiful though. I mean, the terrain actually reacts to weather changes, which is quite unique for this game. You don't see too many other games that actually have desert areas that can become covered with snow and still show that they were desert areas. It'll just go completely snow usually in most games. So I've been here I don't know how many times. And I'm gonna probably go in here just to see if they have an extra air tank, and then I'm gonna leave. I hope that I've applied enough to the loyalty recycler from all the stuff I've thrown away, plus the junk that I just threw away. Maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get into this facility that's locked down here. See, I try not to let my stamina completely zero out, because I think when it zeroes out, you use more oxygen. I don't know that for a fact yet. In theory, it makes sense. We do have that. I really didn't need to pick that up, actually. I'm getting radiated right now. Just a skosh. That little noise you hear. I'm not going to pick up tools right now because I can't deposit those into the loyalty recycler and I'm not building anything. At some point, I want to test all the workbenches and make sure all of them work, but I just don't have the oxygen to do all that right now. I'm just focused mainly on trying to reach areas and test their issues in the area. And I can worry about benches later. Maybe I get the option to do that. Like I said, I apologize, guys, if I'm slow to respond on this one. Like I said, I'm streaming this one, so you guys can just kind of watch me playtest, and I'm trying to mainly put most of my attention on the game and answer when I can, but I can only pause at certain points. I mean, I could, in theory, pause at any point, but trying to get where I'm going before I pause, because I forget what I'm doing or something. Not good. So, up here is where I'm going to get a rifle. This one kind of irritates me a little bit. So whenever you come up this ladder, you come back down it, it gives you a fracture. And fracture kills your stamina. Says you need 3. Here's some more stuff that I can use to throw in the loyalty recycler. Air tank, I need that. I need that. This is going back. This is going back. It's going back. Let's see, what can I... How many of them injectors do I have? I need both of these. I want to test this real quick. Here we go. Okay. So that is definitely a confirmed bug. It opens the visor when you take a helmet, and when I go to put it back, it's going to open my visor again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and take this food. Damn, I need that for the recycler. I can come back up here though. Yeah. Damn, it's gonna give me a fracture, I think, when I go down the ladder. Maybe not. I'll try to be careful. Uh-oh, what's going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! That's bad. That was bad. Yeah, that wasn't good. I got stuck on the ladder, fell down, and knocked me out, and I used a ton of oxygen. So much for that nice air tank that I found. Damn. That's alright. I've got some air, so I'm just gonna continue on doing what I'm doing. I don't think that's really a bug. I think that's just the way that I went down. Maybe the place that I went down the ladder. I got stuck on the ladder. I was able to go back up. It's just when I tried to go back down, instead of going back up, I just jumped off the ladder. I'm going to test this blueprint. It adds to inventory. It didn't download, so that's definitely broken. Okay, now I'm going to go over here to this loyalty recycler. Try not to use up all my oxygen when I'm depositing all this crap. And hopefully this gives me enough loyalty points for the next location that I can get in that door. I should have enough. Let's see, how many of these do I have? How many of these plasmas do I have? I have 3 219. So that should put me at least level 1 loyalty, so I should be able to get into that other facility over there. Here's the bench to confirm these blueprints are being added. They're just not working as they should. They should download and then be deleted from your inventory. They shouldn't actually continue to stay in there. I don't think these tools were there a second ago. Oh, I didn't check that. I checked these two. Hacksaw would come in handy. Oh, I had that other mysterious bar. You go ahead and pause that too. Might as well. This tank's basically as if we never had it. So get it over. What else did I have? Algae Delight. $10. Wasn't even worth my time. So there's a bug down at the bottom of this ladder. Not at the ladder. It's not on the ladder, but yeah.
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it.
There was a bug in here too. It wasn't really a bug, more just I'll let the air equalize. It's just visor must have popped open. Yeah. There was an issue here. It's no longer here anymore. I was hoping to find an air tank here, but Probably won't. Body stabilizer. Do I have one of those? Those are handy. When you're dying, you can just grab that and inject yourself. It buys you like a minute of no health damage. I didn't have one, so I'm gonna pick that up. I need that. So most of the food I just deposit into the loyalty thing, but I do need some of this stuff. Right now, my food and water are kaput, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the bags organizer. And we save these that you can eat in the suit for whenever you're out and you need them. And I try to eat just the stuff that isn't for the suit while I'm visor open. Those MREs, as you can see, they do a pretty good chunk of food, so those are good. And then I don't have any canned water, so I just unfortunately have what I have. So I can't put these in the loyalty organizer. Loyalty recycler. Yeah, that's not water, so this is the only water that I have. These two. That'll be alright. I'll just test it. I'll find some more. Go ahead and just drink up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my operator status. My fatigue's pretty low. I'm going to use this bed and take a rest. My battery's disconnected before I go to sleep. Air is going to be fine because I'm not using it. It's not connected. Visor's open. Sleep now. 4 hours. Lung damage and a little bit of pain. Pain's not too bad though. Take. Oh, we've got 2 of these. We could have put some of these in the organizer. I keep calling the organizer. The loyalty recycler. Okay, so 2 backup cans of air is all we got. Make it work. Cafe latte gives a little bit to drink. I think you can drink that. Take a bite out of it. Okay, now we'll take a hit from the inhaler to repair our lung damage. And we're basically good to go. This radiation is very, very small. There is a little fracture there, but I think there was a bug with these bandages, so now that I've used that, I'm going to check and see if you can still use items in menu. Here, so. We're still good. I'd rather not get rid of these other pills, but I'll probably pop them into the organizer on the way out. Organizer, recycler. I will take... Got 15 pieces of duct tape. I haven't even used that roll. Let's see what my operator's status is. 2% low. Our oxygen status is. We won't know until we hook it back. basically close it up. Closing the hood. Start the airlock. And we're using 161, so we are going to go ahead and patch the suit. And that goes back to the 1. A little bit longer. And hopefully with all those loyalty points we've been depositing, it should work. I'll take these painkillers and stick them in that machine. There appears to be something up there. A medical container up there. I'll go up there real fast. Where those painkillers go? 4 loyalty points for a whole bottle of painkillers? But it looks like you should be able to get up there. I'm just not seeing how. I don't know. Not gonna screw around with that for a single bot. Get out of here. Once I don't have a fracture, I can get moving and make this option alive. So there's an important note that I will say if you do play this. If you go down there by the water at night, if you go that way, you may not actually see the other road that leads away from the crossroads. Especially if it's at nighttime, you'll probably end up just going straight, which you can. There isn't a facility over there. But where I'm heading to right now, and one of the reasons why you don't walk around at night over here is because there's a... Watch him. I could cut him open and get meat and stuff. That'll use a lot more oxygen, so I could probably pick him up, but I don't feel like carrying him all that distance. But yeah, if you go down there and it's nighttime, you probably won't even see that other facility over there. You probably walk right past it like we did. Because at night it gets really dark. The big nut. I've been over there, that door. There's like these little gateway places. I think they're placeholders for teleporters. Say again, like, later. This is not the full game. This is not even the demo. Version that I wrote, not even the version. But yeah, you can go down there and go toward that green stuff. It'll lead you to crossroads still, but you probably end up not seeing. They'll probably take out one of these plants. that is going to probably really lay the groundwork. Really well thought out survival, because once it happens, you'll have to lock meat once, you know, just eat worm cook. Down to eating worms. Oxygen to go out and run those worms. When you hunt them, you gotta have oxygen. More oxygen. You gotta have the oxygen. Those in the cooker, on the grill, go inside while it's cooking. You gotta have the oxygen on it. Off the grills. I mean, I guess you could cook it. What I'm thinking for the idea for him with the hard difficulty would probably be make it so that it takes too much long damage to graze out slowly over time. I don't know its sustainability, how long term that would allow it to run out of oxygen. We're getting close to an area that I've not been into yet. This hill, last place I was there, a ladder. So we're about to use a lot of oxygen. Doing nothing. They hit me, caused bleeding. And that would be what I would need a bandage. I can't use one while I'm out here, so hopefully I've deployed that to the SECLUDED to get in. Whew. I have, finally. I've made it into a facility that I have not been into yet. This is one area, and I've got extra stuff, so let's see if we can get him. I'm bleeding all over this place. So I get a bandage on. Drop the visor. You would want to usually put a sterile bandage on. So we're in uncharted territory now, guys. I have not been here in this facility. It's basically essentially the same facility, right? But right, yeah, leg drugs. different. It's a different facility. These shelves are down. Each got a charger here. So I can put my air tanks that I've emptied now, I can put them on the charger. It's just they're going to take a long time to charge back up. Disconnect this if I have the room on. Recharge up a bottle of water. Charger. You can't place a connected air tank on the charger. It's not connected. Tactical front bag. Maybe that's why. Okay, let's try from the crew bag. This thing takes a good while to charge. I'll be probably staying the night here to get it for air. But it may not even be worth it because I have 2 more air tanks there. But it's a grind on air, but once you make it to this facility or any facility that has an air recharge, and look, we got a battery recharger too. Once you've made it here, you basically got to a halfway, essentially. So this facility is much better than the starter facility. In fact, we may have a new weapon. A rifle. I'm gonna leave that rifle on the ground for right now. I'm probably not gonna take anything out of these containers yet. Shouldn't be bleeding anymore. Okay, so now that I'm in here, now what I'm gonna do is pause and see where we're at, and stream, and start testing this facility. So we find out if there's any issues in this facility. I don't know if that's right. That is right. 234. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save game here. I'm gonna call this Central Outpost. What else should we call this? Okay, now let the games begin. Start seeing what in here works and doesn't. Take that, because I do need more food now. Already cool. Food. Killers. I think what I'm going to do here, before I do anything, is test the ability to move things to and from each one of these containers in here. That should not be an issue. You should be able to move in and out of all these containers. I think they're all just basically the same containers. Pretty sure they work. Should be no issue. What is that? Pistol mag. Like that. Okay, so that actually worked. Anti-venom serum blueprint worked. Did I close again? Okay, one of the things I'm going to do real quick is check and see if messing with this door. There's an error I've been trying to trigger, and I haven't been able to trigger it yet, which is really good. That means he's probably fixed it. But we won't know until other people play test and their lower end PCs test and higher end PCs test. I have a pretty decent PC these days, but there may be people that have better PCs. Let's see if we can even pick these up. See, look, that thing is still charging. And the cool thing about that is now that we have that, basically, I can go pretty much wherever I need to go now. There's a new canteen, just in case you got rid of your old one. Cool. Yep, take that. Did need that water, the item would fit. Because that was all my water that I have on me. So, what is our weight right now? 34.7, so we need 0.3. This might work. So close, I'm guessing. 299, did it download? It did not. It did not download. So make note of that. Arrow bandage. I should be. I'm pretty close to max capacity, I think, at this point. Let's see. 34.9. That's good enough. It doesn't have to be a perfect weight for me to test these containers. I just like to make sure. Here's another one of those cows. So one of the things I did want to test was the pilot helmet opening and closing the visor if I'm indoors. So let's test that real quick. Where's that other? Did I put it back? I think I put it back. I don't have it on. I should. I want to make sure I did. We'll put some items. Let's move this over here for now. And then let's check. Let's close the visor. We gotta repair our suit. Not using air, yet it's showing that the air tank, I wonder if that's showing the status of the last version, or if that's another issue that he's going to look at. Might just be saying that there's no air tank. Let's connect it there. Okay, so it's definitely just saying that there's no air tank there. So as much as I don't want to do this, I'm gonna do it. Hook this up, I'm gonna close the visor. I'm gonna try to grab this pilot helmet. Okay, so it doesn't do it indoors. The bug did not happen indoors. Interesting. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab this, leave here, go outside, close the visor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this helmet in a container outside. Try to grab the helmet out of the container outside and see if it opens my visor. Probably there's one. Big ones. Right over here. So, here we go. Okay, so there's definitely a bug there. Yeah, it opened the visor. Bug confirmed. And what's interesting is it doesn't say opening visor, it just sets your visor status to open. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh. First note when loading game. Hideout layer. Deleted all saves. Where is the one that I was talking about? My helmet. What the hell is the name of that place called? Alright, I got that one done. Let's see. Small container. That. I don't think we need the pistol mag right now. I think we have 2 mags of that. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some water here in just a second. Head back in and then continue testing this area out. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Try to jump on stuff and see if anything breaks or I fall through the ground or anything like that. And if it doesn't, save, or not save, but yeah, so I might save it and then I'll reload the save again and retest. If I think I've got everything found, I'll move on to the location. So far, it seems good. There's some other stuff that looks like this might go into the junk recycle. Let's see if the tin can shows up under the junk menu. Probably bags organizer. Old stuff. It doesn't. I don't know what to do. That was one of the things we need to check is drop items. What about the large cans? Does that show up under the junk? Whole stuff. It does not. Drop it. I don't know what you get out of this though. Scrap autonomous defender. 10 minutes using a hacksaw. I know we saw a hacksaw around here somewhere. Probably wasn't here though. I think it was back there at man, that's a ways back. Hopefully there's another recycler around here somewhere. Let's see if that tank is done. Yeah, I like to watch this screen process and make sure everything's working on it. Open the visor. This is something else that I could probably scrap. It won't cost me much. Just 20 minutes. go into debt. So none of this stuff. This won't go in the junk. It might go in the scrap one. Polymer scrap might go. What's it? Axe off. Yeah, I don't have it. That oxygen tank is just now barely at the point where it's got some more batteries, not that I really need them. We'll take that duct. Okay, dude. Same as this. Take that. I'm gonna hold on to that other one. That seems to be pretty valuable. Not done yet. Still charging. Seems like it's starting to charge a little bit faster. Or something. We'll take a wait here. Stuff is spawning. Don't remember if we opened that or not. Did we open it? Score. Maybe we didn't open that. Yeah, I don't think we opened it. They closed by themselves. What we can. What is that? Painkillers. I wish I could find a way to know what my loyalty is at so I can get to the next facility. Because currently I'm just going to guesstimate. Rubber wiper. Kitchen. Rubber scrap. Sure, why not? Let's see what this is. It says scrap, so it should go into the organizer. It doesn't show up though. This thing should be pretty well done. Fully charged. Take that one and insert the next one. I didn't actually mean to attack. Take it in my bag. That's buying us a lot more time to explore. So I'm just going to be patient, let all these recharge, and then I'll definitely save because that's a lot of extra stuff done. And try to see if we can deposit some of this stuff here. First of all, I need to make sure he's capped off on food and water. Just eat some food. I think that's the only water we have. Yeah, I'm not finding much water. Let's see if we can drink this. Base cola. I was going to deposit that. I need it. Cafe. I noticed that these guys have fresh I bet you later that's going to be a status of your items after it stays in your inventory too long to actually deteriorate ability to help. There's some water. Add some canned water. So, one of the things I wonder, I wish I had another cow. That's kind of why I need the ability to find items to test them. Need to have them on me so I can test them. Sterile bandage. What do I have? Nothing. Just again. The battery. Let's grab all this stuff out. And I'll stick it in that lock right. There's a saw. I knew we had one somewhere. There's another saw. So we'll take this workshop crate. Put these tools here. Take this injector here. Gotta be careful because I need to have at least one of those on me, or I can't use medkits when I'm out. I don't need all these. Let's leave at least one of these behind here. It's all that extra weight for nothing. How many of them do I have? There might be something going on with that. I don't think I had that many inhalers. Yeah, there's like... There's a ton of inhalers. I don't remember picking up that many inhalers. There may be something going on with items being duplicated randomly. Could be wrong. I'll have to rewatch the video and see how many inhalers I've actually picked up. Won't know for sure till later. Okay, so that's that. Actually, these mine. I don't know if you can deposit that into the loyalty. I don't think you can. Oh, you can. What do we get for it? Yeah. Not bad. I'm guessing that by loyalty point value, that determines how much you need that item, I guess. But I don't need all of these. I'm pretty sure I don't need all of them. Good to have like one or two. I'm testing. I need all that. I don't know if it'll let me deposit that injector. I've tried already. I'll take these out. We'll just go overhead. Deposit all these. I'll keep two of them on me. Can't deposit the injector, obviously. Can you deposit blueprint? Uses. Rubber scrap shouldn't be able to be deposited. Body cooler can now. I'm pretty sure you weren't supposed to be able to deposit that. There's something going on with those blankets. Sometimes it seems like you can, and sometimes you can't. Thought I had one for like the heat shield. I don't know if we get more for doing them all at once or not. Got all these hazmat. think you don't need all these pills. We might actually need them for long term. So they may be all the game has. Insect bars. The bohan. Stardust. All these candy bars. Go ahead and pause it. This should give us a good chunk of loyalty points. Hazmat. Hazmat gives you a lot. We've got one med pack, one hazmat, trauma, and basic. Only need one of each. I think this is a third inhaler. It is. $383 loyalty. We need a weapon rack, I think. Okay, so here we are. Stuck in the world. Why? The door closed on me. Well, that's not a bug. It's just me getting stuck in the door. He has condition. So you got weapon cleanliness 47, condition 85%. I really like the condition. Weapon. You can maintain the weapon while having it injured. That must be what that spray was for, which I. So it's 43%, condition 87. This one's in better condition than this one is, but it's not as clean. I'm gonna pick that up just to test it and see if I can actually pick it up. I need to drop this over here. I don't want it to glitch through the earth. Can you drop weapons? So you have to hit backspace to drop. Drop. This one. Is it the same gun? I think it is. Here's the gate. I'll throw this one down. Pick this one. The gun seemed to be reliably not falling through the floor, but I'll double check that. No, I don't remember which one I had now. This one is the one that I had. Okay, here's the cow. So now I can test and see if there was just an issue with just the cow itself. Maybe the process of duplication. Oh, I can't check with this one out. Yeah, not this one. Maybe you have to have more than one of the same item in order for it to duplicate. Guess I'll just have to hold on to the cow and wait until I find another one. And then go to a junk recycler and see if it's just a bug with the cow. 23 more loyalty points. I don't remember having 3 duct tape. I thought I only had 2. Unless I picked up another one here in the facility. I probably did, because I think I had this one originally, and then I picked this one up. That one up outside. Okay, I'm going to pause here. Grab this battery off. I'm going to go get some water. Try to continue running this test. That's going to be a minute. I can wait, or what is this? Oh, gore, water filler. You use your canteens, and it finds it automatically. Nice. We'll just start drinking the canteen whenever we're here. Save the water for the suit. And that canteen holds a lot of water. Look at that. Water filler compatible with branded containers. Power is working. I wonder if later you have to provide power and stuff for these items to work. I didn't even see that. That's interesting. So at least we know that that's working, that's working, that's working. There is some kind of strange thing with the battery charger, but so far I haven't had any lip out of the battery charger, so that's good. Oh yeah, I still have all this crap. Back over here. Donut. In you go. That work? I'll do right. Is that the same cow? I'm just checking to make sure he's not duplicating again. Didn't mean to do that. Fix on here. That battery's dead, so we'll take that one out. 12-hour in. Okay, so we're definitely not using air. That's good. Put the dead one in. Shows it's fully dead. Battery charger's quick. It's got a minute to go. See if we can take this down. I don't know what it gives us. I'm gonna try to pick up all this stuff and see if I can put it in the junk loyalty bin. We've got ribbon cable, so I can make a whatever this scrap thing is, whatever that was I just tore down, basically your go-to for parts to make a laser gun. So I like to deposit into here. We don't have quite everything we need. I wonder if the I didn't see that the polymer scrap deposited into that junk container. Maybe metal scrap. Ribbon cable didn't. 2 ribbon cables. Keep this on me. Laser pistol battery. PCB. Bolts. How many inhalers do I have? I got more inhalers again. I'll deposit one of those. Sterile bandages. Concentrator MK1. All energy core. I basically have majority of the components to make a ferret if I want. Laser gun. These matches in here. Oh wow. Okay, so just one of 2 pieces of tape. There's another one there, so we'll leave this one with the 13 behind. We got in the locker. Stuff I don't need to carry on. Nothing spawned. There. And there in that one. That one. What? Rubber wiper. Oh, that one. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Tools. Medical. That's empty. This is still charging. This battery should be. We got all these other components still in here that I haven't grabbed yet. Over here to the loyalty again. I'm hoping that by the time I get done in here, I'll have the level 2 loyalty that I need to get into the other facilities. ArmaGuyz. Way too many of those. One hazmat, one medic. Hazmat, medic. Arma, medic. Okay. We've got water, so I don't need to worry about this stuff anymore. Water over here. Just drink up before we leave. Get our loyalty points. Obedient new level 2, so it displays it right there. You get it. So I'm in level 2 now, so I can go to that other facility if I want. Which would be pretty cool. I do want to go back there. Just gotta make sure I got plenty of air. Okay. So I'm gonna take that air tank with me, but I'm gonna come over here and put these tools up. I need all that. Plugs. I'm gonna keep the metal scrap on me because I don't know if I can use that or not yet. I've got a ton of batteries on me. I really don't need that many batteries. It's just a lot of extra weight for no reason. Try to keep only tools in here though. UVA injector, so we don't need 2 of those. Let's put those good batteries over there. Now I've got a battery charger. The other facility has a battery charger, so I don't need tons of extra batteries. Just stick to my 12-hour. I have 1 primary and 1 backup. I don't need all those batteries. Okay. Now that's done. Finally charged. What else do we have? 1 more. So what I'm gonna do is I think it's nighttime up there. Yeah, it's night. So I'm gonna, you can see right here. What time is it? 14:55. So I'm gonna sleep on this one. We don't need anything charged on that. Now what's going on here? I could have swore I got rid of all my batteries, but 2. Did I somehow have 1 in my pocket or something? Oh, there it is. Yeah, no need to carry a 3rd battery. No need to carry one of these either. Keep that here. Got 2 coal. I do want to test those stoves at various locations, but metal scraps, leg guards. We'll leave the leg guards behind. I already have them. Rubber scrap, I think, will go in the junk organizer. I keep saying organizer, recycler. We're gonna find out. One bandage, disinfectant to make more sterile bandages, metal scrap just in case. We don't need this SMG. Combat knife for skinning, we don't need 2. New durability 32%, durability 75%. I'll hold on to this because it'll probably. Wait, what? Did I just see? I thought I had 2 combat knives and then I had 1 kitchen knife. I'll keep it anyway. We got our 2 12 hours. Pixel. Q9. Suit with pockets. Pockets. Water and where's that bandage? Bandage in that pocket. So the entire time I've been testing this entire stream, I have not encountered the multiple UI or U objects or something error, and no game crashes, and I've been using the hell out of the menu. No menu freezes, so we're looking good. And don't forget your irritant. How many air chains do I have total? 2 there, 1 on me, 3. So I have 4. I really don't need a 5th one. I'll just leave that one on the charger. When I come back, that'll be an extra tank to swap out. Actually, I got 2 more in here. So yeah, we'll do it that way. 4 air tanks should be plenty to get wherever I need to go next. So I'm gonna definitely save after all of that. It'll probably be charged in the morning. I wasn't gonna go out tonight. Travel during the day so I can see what the hell I'm doing to fall off something. And my fatigue was low anyway. Let's go to sleep. Oh shit, my battery. That's alright, we can recharge it easy. Alright, look at it. Wait, what? What? Those are... What? What? Oh, I had 3? Surely not. Something ain't right there. That can stay there. I can stay on the top. Pretty nice out there. PC's just barely starting to warm up. So, and I mean just like lukewarm to the touch. So everything's running pretty nicely. We're on. Going on 3 hours into the stream now. 3 hours into the stream, and alright, I'm gonna save. And we'll call this, I don't know, central exit. Central outpost exit. 5. Exit, and well, this has been interesting. I've been testing all the stuff that he asked me to test, but in the meantime, looking to test those bugs, I found other bugs. So he's gonna enjoy that report. Closing the visor. So I'm probably fixing to stream in a couple minutes, but before I do, I want to go to an area and show you guys, if you are playing this, where not to go right now. Working. If you go down around this area right here, let's put in our new battery. If you go down around this area, right around this corner, it'll lead down a little bit, and then I want to go back to that level 2 facility because they have a lot of cool stuff in there, but at the same time, I need to press on to go to other places and check things. I didn't see too much of an issue in there. Oh, we've got enough air, and there's air tanks back there. I think I'm gonna pop this guy. We're gonna cook him. Here he comes. Yeah, I'm gonna use that knife, that kitchen knife, what remains of it. 20 minutes. I don't have 2 kitchen knives. What? What is going on? Can't click that. There we go. See, look how much air we're using just to skin. Okay, skin is not of use right now, so leave that there. I'm gonna head back to Central Outpost, and we're gonna have some raptor steaks. I think, if it didn't, did it add this to me? Wait, what? We didn't get steak from him? Maybe we just got skin. Just the skin. And you can't eat that. So. Okay, well, never mind. Much for that idea. Right down here, though. Right down there where that base is at, there is a ladder that leads down into a hideout. This one down. You'll see it sticking up. The big S. Those are some big ass solar panels. Yeah, that little place right there, don't go down in there. The ladder's broken. You can't really get back out. It's like, I don't know if that was intentional or what. There's something down here. I don't know. Yeah, this is as far as I've been, guys. That little tunnel right there is where it ended. Oh man, I'm taking hella radiation damage. I gotta get out of here. Just that area right there is pretty radiated. I gotta be careful because most of the hazmat stuff that I had, I got rid of. So I only got like a couple of those bandages. Let's see what they've got left. Let's get away from this place. Wrecking us. Taking up radiation. Is that pain? Oh, that's right, you can't take painkillers while you're out. Now my stamina's dead, so... Okay. I know when I've been defeated, it's time to turn back. What's going on here? Okay, we're gonna use our body stabilizer. Let's get the hell out of here. I have to be indoors in order to take my pain meds, and body stabilizer is only good for 1 minute. I mean, I make it. Radiation, I think, is what it's killing us. Let's see. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Health seems to be stabilizing. My air tank is... What is going on? I don't know what's going on. Definitely dying. I don't know. What's going on? So much for that. Okay. Well, that's okay. It's just a game test anyway. I was safe. So, 2 days, 17 minutes for that. All that. 3 hours and however much it was. I think I'm done here, guys. So I'm gonna push on to that next area, but I'll probably do that another time. I don't know if I'll stream that or not, but this has just been a playtest, and thought I'd stream it so you guys can see what I've been up to, and I'll have the video now to refer back to any kind of issues that I ran into and bugs, and just kind of review that footage and go off of that. So, till next time, guys. Peace.